Coming up next, we have the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. So stick around for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears. Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it. Sunday.
Hello, welcome to a slightly damp Sunday, but we are basically very dry with our wit and a fence, I'll say a gate or any other squeaky thing we've got here, because we have got the squeaky tones of the special guest. Hello, special guest.
Hello.
Now, he's a mystery guest. He's been on here before. He's a very handsome fellow. You can tell where he gets his looks from. She's away in Morocco. But meanwhile, next to me also, producing a cup of tea from somewhere, she had that secreted about her person. That's Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
Hello, guys.
The Spragster.
Yes, absolutely, the Spragster.
Now, normally you're on... Careful, adjust yourself. Normally you're on the Friday show with Dom. How's that going then?
That's going really, really well. So Friday mornings, 7 till 10, it's the Dom and Dawn show, and it's going really, really well.
That's good to hear. Now, our mystery guest actually asked us to play a particular tune. Are you aware of the Teen Titans? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. I do apologise.
Mystery guest, explain who the Teen Titans are to us.
Who are the Teen Titans?
There are basically lots and lots of superheroes, and make a team, but they're all teenagers.
Ah, right. So it's like a teen Batman or a teen Spider-Man or a teen, but they're all teenagers.
And they're a team, and they kind of fight crime as well.
Who can you name any of them, mystery guest?
Cyborg, Robin, Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire.
There you go, and you can hear him banging on the ground, like a horse counting. So we have actually got
Politicians, they're just puppets on a string.
That lovely voice is me singing. How modest is that? Yes, the complete opposite of modesty. Now, just joining us right now, through the rain, he's found a parking space. It's the amazing Chris Thomson. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Am I pronouncing that right?
You are, yeah.
Chris.
Yes, that's
not.
fine.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. So, Chris.
Yeah.
Because we know we have rumours, because this chap is a very good, among other things, Doctor Who impersonator. So we'll have some of that later. I've written some special sketches just for him and for you, little listener. I have a listener apparently called Dave. That's it. I've been told. A show before was saying, you got someone who actually tunes into the show called Dave. So apparently he's a big Doctor Who fan, so this is just going out just for him.
So we need
fantastic.
a shout-out to Dave. So
Hello,
Dave.
Hi,
Hello, Dave.
I was going to go, hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Just 2 hours.
Hello, Dave.
Just 2 hours of doing that
Dave.
now. So, but you managed to find the place, and here you are. That's
Wow,
great.
yeah.
And it's actually quite an honour to be here, because I have been listening to your Patrick Trout. This is like being in a room with your stalker, isn't it? I've been listening to you. It's really good. Obviously,
thank
it's
you.
really good. What is it? The Red Snow. You see, I'm not making it out. Red Snow, and I've listened to the Freedom of the Daleks.
Freedom of the Daleks, yeah.
Rather good. And I do know, because when I was younger, like Doctor Who was hysterically unpopular, and there's a bunch of people. Stop moving the microphone. Leave it alone, dear. They're called the 5 Who fans. Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
And when I was a teenager, there were only 5 Who fans. That was it. It wasn't a very popular show at all. And now it's huge with the youth and everybody and that kind of thing. And you had Billy Tracy was doing... I was like, I know that voice. That's the guy dressed up as Colin Baker.
Yes.
And Crystal D. She was there as well. You see, I know what you hip kids are up to and everything like that. So, because I was around when Doctor Who was just next to Coronation Street and it was eroding away and no one was watching. Apart from me.
I was around when Doctor Who was damn popular.
Yes, back in the 1820s.
Back in yes, absolutely.
I did not know that.
Yes.
John Pertwee, I mean, my goodness, we spend hours hiding behind the couch.
He was very frightening, that man. Very wrinkly.
Was,
yes.
he was. John, Pertwee, yes, scary. And as for Daleks,
I like what my mystery guest is going, which one's John Pertwee?
He was he was the handsome one with the white hair, very tall.
If I point to a part of my anatomy, that one, you'll know who I'm talking about. What he calls Big Nose Doctor.
Big Nose Doctor.
Yes.
And John, don't listen to him.
And he wasn't the 5th Doctor, which is a shame because we're about to play some 5. He was the 3rd Doctor.
He was the 3rd Doctor.
Is there a band with a 3 in the title, or was there an indie band called the Pertwees? There really should be a band called the Pertwees.
So I think we're awaiting the fans to do that now.
There you go, I've inspired.
We're awaiting the Pertwees now.
Okay, so meanwhile, here's the opposite of music. I do know you, and I know that you produce quite average-sounding music. I shouldn't mock the lady. That was Jax Jones and Ray. I don't know if that's Ray thing. I don't know. I don't know who that was, but I do know that Ray. I always think of like what is it? The thing from Sound of Music? Is it Ray? A drop of golden sun?
Ray, a drop of
She's never near enough the microphone. She leans back.
No, I'm trying
there
to
you
think.
are.
I'm trying to think.
Yes.
So, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me a breath of all soul that will take us back to do. Yes,
Right, we're
I think
going
you're
over.
right.
We're going over to our mystery guest now, who has got cupboards. He's brought loads of cupboards into here. There's one over there, there's a brown one and a blue one. And yeah, tell us more about this cupboard scenario. What are you doing?
If you are a bit bored from listening to the music or a bit tired, well, here's a game you may be able to play. It's called Who is in the cupboard with which cupboard? There's a blue and a brown one. Which cupboard is the person who hides in cupboard in?
It's quite a long title there.
Or you could call it Which cupboard am I in?
That's snappier. Yeah, that's definitely more.
Each cupboard has something very random, and yes. So I will just hide in a cupboard,
Right.
and you will have to open cupboards to see which one I am in.
Now, I was going to say, what are we going to find in the other cupboards? Is it dangerous?
Well, I will give you a couple clues.
Please do.
There is a ghost,
A ghost?
an old TV show.
Yes. Are you looking
And
at our
something-
guest going, wink, wink, do an impression? But don't. Yes, okay, we'll just see how we get on with that. What old TV show?
It ends with 31.
Oh, was it Ulysses 31, which was the prequel to Ulysses 32?
Yes.
That's very funny
That's
for
all
geeks
I
like
know
me.
at the moment.
Okay, thank you. So, you're going to go into a cupboard. Right, while he's in a cupboard, we can go to the pub. Right, so he's just gone into the cupboard now.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to open cupboard number 1. We don't have any sort of sound effects as there, but I'm going to do that. Opening the door now, and inside it is...
Ulysses.
Oh, the Ulysses 31 theme tune. There you go. I like it. No, yes, yes. Do you like Ulysses 31, Chris? Have you ever seen that
I
program?
haven't, no.
Oh, right. Okay, it's really good, like an anime manga-y thing. And so I assume someone who does like sci-fi impressions is incredibly geeky. No.
Is this around the same
I'm
time
going-
as Marine Boy?
I'm partly
I'm not-
knowledgeable.
What's Marine Boy?
Oh my goodness!
She's never
You're
near the
too
microphone
young.
enough. I've
You're
told
too
you.
young.
There
You're
you
too
go.
young.
Get in
You're
there,
just too
madam.
young. Marine Boy was
Hello.
It was like a Japanese cartoon that was around in the late 60s, early 70s. Huge eyes, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And basically he was a boy
Yes.
who used to chew oxygum. And
Right.
he used to be able to swim underwater without
Yeah.
coming up. And he had a dolphin, which was his best friend.
Okay.
And it was quite bizarre because at the age of 4 or 5, I was actually in love with a cartoon.
Wow, there you go.
I fell in love with Marine Boy.
So if Marine
Which
Boy,
is
if you're
quite
out
bizarre,
there, or the
really.
animators, would it be
Yes.
interesting if you met the animators of Marine Boy and basically, they drew a picture of how he is today? Would that you go?
No,
oh,
I no.
well, you want how he- as
Actually,
he
no.
was, as he was.
I'll just keep Marine Boy as he was.
Okay.
But I was horrendously jealous because there was this mermaid.
The love interest.
Yes, there was a mermaid who used to come and talk to him and go to the dolphin and things
Yeah.
like that. And I hated it when she came on because I was
Yeah,
like,
but that's your
he's mine.
That's your chat up line, isn't it? Going up and squeaking at people.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Well, it's why I learnt to speak dolphin.
That makes sense. There you go. Yes. You're doing it on purpose. Okay, thank
So
you.
it's-
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Should we go to cupboard number 2? We're going to go to cupboard number 2 now and
Cupboard number 2.
open it up. Okay. And what's inside cupboard number 2? Zool. Oh, okay, that is quite terrifying. Not as terrifying as Ghostbusters. Did you see the Ghostbusters remake? That was terrifying.
No, I
thought it was.
wouldn't. I couldn't even.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Every other joke was. It was like a good one, then a bad one, then a bad one, then a good one.
Half of it was a good film.
Yeah.
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 There you go. I like sort of being avoiding getting so half of it was good. Which half? I'm not going to tell you. It's a secret.
Don't get
The
remakes.
first,
Yeah,
yes,
sorry,
very good.
don't get
So we go
it.
to cupboard number 3. There we go. Just opening it up now. There you go. What's in cupboard number 3?
I has a bucket.
Oh,
No, they be stealing my bucket.
well, there you go. So obviously, our guests, you can see the wonderful world of audio, blank and confused expressions from something that was quite a big meme a few years ago, wasn't it? About my son, mystery guest, hello. You really like that walrus. There's a picture of a walrus with a little blue bucket, and he looks very happy, and he says...
I has a bucket.
And then the next picture, someone's taking it away, to which then he responds...
No, they be stealing my bucket.
They do that. So that's what the kids of today are into. Seriously, it's very funny. And
Well,
yes, take my word for
totally believe you.
I think
totally believe it.
while
I'm
they
sure
are
if I was
bamboozled
if I was a
by
child these days, I would be absolutely holding my sides and falling
It's
on the
good.
floor. It's
Yes,
just,
it is right.
absolutely.
My inner child loves it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I think I've broken this
As
now,
well
so-
as taking a billion selfies
Yeah,
dressed as
I'm just
walrus.
going to open up cupboard number 4, final one. Is it 3 or 4? I don't know. And who have we got in there?
We will rule the world.
Okay,
Delete.
it's craft work from the late 70s.
Delete.
Cybermen, isn't it?
It is. And, in fact, this might be a good tenuous link too. Chris, you produce amazing Doctor Who audio.
Oh, thank you.
You do. I've listened to Red Snow, and I've listened to... What's the clicking
Freedom
one?
of the Daleks.
Freedom of the Daleks. I've listened to that one. Very good. And he does a good, oh dear. When I say run. See, I'm doing it. That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all, is it?
Oh, it's the ghost of Patrick Child. Yes, he's very good, isn't he? I had that last week. We were... What was it? Someone else did a really good impression of Donald Trump, and I can't. And I was like, I can't do it. Awful.
I can't do it. That's the best I could do.
There you go. But someone could really rock it, and I was like, I feel such a fool now. But if you all listen very carefully and very quietly, we'll get this.
Oh my god!
Or take a step back. Get away from them.
What the heck are you? We can't just leave him.
It's too late. Come on.
What are these things?
Cybermen.
Wow, I'm very excited. Now, tell us more about that. If I just put you up, there you go. What was all that about then?
Well, that was the ending cliffhanger to our latest audio drama. We started her Red Snow, Freedom of the Daleks, Her House back in 2014.
Yeah.
And after hiatus, we finally got around to doing the next story we never got around to doing.
Ooh.
And the idea we had was... The problem I find with classic Doctor Who is that they always reveal the enemy at the end on the cliffhanger, and you always know who it is because their name's in the title.
Yeah.
And
Planet of the Daleks, someone who's going to live here.
Yeah, I guess. And then something, oh, it's a Dalek.
Just leave the microphone. He's playing around with the microphone there. Stop tapping it. Thank you. Leave it alone. Thank you. No, please do continue. It was like you were being prodded. You were going and like some sort of beatbox was happening. So leave it alone, Reuben, Mr. Mystery Guest. Do continue. So yeah. So in the classic series, it usually was Revenge of the Cybermen and one who's going to get revenge this week.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Sort of thing,
yeah. So I thought, well, let's try and conceal that cliffhanger as long as possible. Today we've said, no, we've got artwork that reveals Cybermen and everything, but we wanted to keep it under wraps for at least a few days.
I've spoilt it now.
No, it's all right. Well, I'm going to put the artwork up after the show.
It's very cool. It's very good. I recommend listening to them as well. It's on your website, isn't it? You just go to christhompson.com or whatever it is. What is it called that?
There's a Facebook page, the Doctor Who, The Missing Adventures. Mm-hmm. And, it's links on my website, MrCThompson.com.
That's it. Yeah, so we were playing a bit of that. Later on, we actually do have Dr. Waheezle. He's pulled that face again. Dr. Waheezle, which is our puppet show that Gaz Johnson produces. So he'll probably... we might try and ask Patrick Trout to introduce that later. But what we do, we're going to have a bit of music now by the well-known Doctor Who enthusiasts' Steps, the things that Daleks can't get up. It's technically stairs, but you know what I mean. And always will be steps. So at the moment, I'm just trying to lean over. Oh, that's better. There you go. Now, I often wonder the big questions. Who would you prefer to be saved by? You know, a hunky orphan super person or an emotastic goth orphan bat or a semi-robotic ladies' man with booze issues and, using booze, essentially his breath as a weapon. Maybe let's just not go for the daddy issues. It's not likely to happen, is it, basically? So I think, I hear you think... No longer think, because there's a new blockbuster in town. It's about to debut thematically in the DC universe. See how they get on with this one. The DC universe, of course.
The AC/DC universe.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry, there's somebody eating crisps over there. Sorry, yes. Sorry, my bad. Wonder Person?
Oh, no. That's an error.
Yeah?
It's a bit binary.
Person. You're a person. Ow, put me down. Ow. What?
What am I? What am I?
A hero. A nice thing. Stop giving me a Chinese burn on my neck. What do you want me to say?
I'm just Wonder. Not Wonder Lady, woman or man or girl or strumpet.
Strumpet?
It's a kind of stringy trumpet. Oh, I'll put you down, but
Oof.
behave.
I will. Oh, so Wonder. I wonder. You, the Wonder. Who do you fight in the movie?
Oh, typical man. Where's the thumping?
Okay, so you don't fight. You just chat in coffee shops and buy shoes.
You are so cruising for a bruising.
I was just being sarcastic. So who's the big bad?
Sizest?
No, I mean epic, not large. Put me down. Ow! Did it again? Ow! Ow! Attacking me with a piece of paper. Oh, right. Right.
Well,
yes.
Without giving any spoiler stuff, thing, drama, kaplunk, and hanging, gliding underwater.
What? Wow, yes.
Yes, kaplunk. It's a tense scene at the Christmas Eve, 1982. And we run out of marbles.
So you use your super strength to lift the sofa up to find them?
Oh, you are clever for a man.
Oh, right. Bit binary. Actually, maybe I do look like a man.
Oh, hardly.
Hey, hey.
Oh, could you said that in a more whiny voice?
Sorry. Now look, you can't judge me if I can't judge you, and I'm not judging you. If you get your gender, wrong, or assume that you do things wrong, you try and guess people with it's complicated. Look, I'm sorry I offended you.
Well, an apology. How male.
Well, how can I win this?
Men, you have to win the argument.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Look, I'm not, and you're doing it now.
I whoop ambiguously and save the day. As for me, as my gender...
Yes. Well, it sounds thrilling, whooping all over the place. Try swooping.
Oh, it is.
Thrilling, yeah.
Lots of male characters take their shirts off.
Quelle surprise.
Oh, the washing line.
Oh.
They're quite domesticated and house-trained, and they even fold clothes properly. So it's all fair for everyone. Oh, whatever kind of everyone any man might want to be.
But isn't men doing the housework and women not just simply reversing the cliches that actually define a lot of roles within the battle of sexes? Like the women in the Pierce Brosnan era of 007. They're powerful only because they can kill people with their thighs, or they're kung fu experts or mad French ladies in World's Not Enough. It totally defeats Bond, but... they're going down a bit of a mental cul-de-sac.
But die another day.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Had Halle Berry.
Mm.
Oh, hold on, wait. She's awful in it.
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
Oh, but still, this is a new heroine.
Person.
Person moving is in the AC/DC universe, so everyone can save the day.
Yeah, but men will still have to be buff with their shirts off, and women will have to be skinny.
Yes, but in a non-sexual way and on equal terms.
Yeah, but who will say? Well, yeah, but who will they save?
Well, neutrally ambiguous, non-gender specific TK Maxx X and Y from the future.
You don't really sound very convinced. But if the heroes aren't specifically anybody and they save people who aren't anything, where's the drama?
Clothes.
What?
Well, you try and find an outfit that's gender neutral and in fashion. It's murder.
Well, okay. What about what I'm wearing? Look, I'm just doing a bit of origami. What about what I'm wearing now?
Well, I'm wishing I had X-ray vision.
Oh, naughty.
No, I meant to avoid looking at the cardigan.
Oh.
Well, you could save a lot of lives if you burnt it or kept it on and then burnt it.
Well, thank you.
Well, don't thank me. It's what I do.
What, you thank yourself?
Oh, only when I really deserve it.
Right, meanwhile, here's a jingle. Now, this show is quite intellectual, and the level might have gone up and down depending on our guests, and they've been rather unique and fantastic. I'm going to give a big round of applause to Chris Thomson, who's come along here.
Thank you very much.
And, of course, thank you very much. And if you're all the way from Chelmsford, I won't give you your postcode details, but he's currently not in his house right now, so help yourself. And but do basically check him out. Amazing on YouTube, amazing stuff. Not just Doctor Who. His Alan Partridge is quite unique. And
thank you very much.
Oh, set him off now. There you go. But we do have, and also Dawn, thank you for popping by.
Very welcome, and I'll see you all from 7 till 10 on Friday morning with Dom.
Now, normally we don't have lots of intellectual people on here, but we do have have in the house right now is Albert Einstein. Hello, Albo. How you doing? Okay, you don't normally sound like that. Hello, Albert Einstein. Okay, when I think about it, actually, you look like you. You've got the big hair and the glasses and everything like that. Your face is quite distant and... What? Let me just test it out. E equals what? Okay, that's not good. Hey, oh my goodness, there's a monster coming towards me. Huge, great big green thing with things sticking out of its neck. Hello, what are you doing here?
Hello, I am Einstein. You asked to see me.
No. I've got Einstein there, the guy who's going... every 5 seconds. You're an enormous 7-foot person, looks like Herman Munster, but has the voice of Einstein. Who are you?
I am Einstein.
Hang on, have you guys been playing with your body swap machines again?
Yes, I was trying to body swap into a robot, but then he broke it and got into the robot suit, and then accidentally activated it with my cloning machine.
You know, as always. So what are we going to do? I mean, it is audio and no one can see, but currently we have the brain of Einstein inside Frankenstein and the brain of Frankenstein inside Einstein. Look, you guys sort of get into that magic cupboard over there and see if we can rearrange your molecules. Can you do that? They're just doing it now, if you can just see. And out comes...
Hello, I am Iron Frank.
Oh dear, we've got some sort of weird combo now. Iron Frank. Go back in again. Okay, this is going to be okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And coming out here is... Oh, he's back again.
I'm just Frankenstein.
Okay, well, you're fairly well, I don't know what to say. I'm completely flabbergasted. Chris, can you get us out of this situation? What would you do if you were surrounded by Einstein in the body of Frankenstein and Frankenstein in the body of Einstein?
Well, when I say run...
Oh!
Run!
It's a good idea. Okay, that's really marvellous. Well, thank you very much for everybody tuning in to what has been a very unique show, because we all didn't almost not quite make it, because you got caught in traffic, and Dawn, you got caught in a romantic interlude with David Tennant, I believe.
Oh, yes,
very,
it was fabulous.
Very, very naughty and everything like that. But don't forget, next week when you tune into this show, we're going to have some amazing guests, none of which I can remember right now. I did have it in front of me on a piece of paper, but we do have some amazing guests next week. Linda Hargreaves, that's right, she's going to pop by, not related to Roger Hargreaves, there might be, I have no idea. And also another fantastic actress is coming along to do her stuff, and I should be looking at it here, but I can't see the information. So you know who you are. So thank you so much for tuning in this week to Wandsworth Sunday Roast. My name has been Elliot Stewart, and still is. Yours isn't. And see you all next week. Thanks all the guests again. Bye, cheerio, bye.
Hope you had a nice time, Dave.
Oh, Dave, yes, Dave, I think. The thing is, can we all try clapping at the same time? Because it sounds like I'm a... See you, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, wow. Oh, what a fantastic... that just sounds incredibly formal, like we're having tea and biscuits.
Do 1, 2, 3, goodbye, Dave.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye, Dave.
Cheerio. It's quite creepy now, isn't it? We haven't left the studio because the jingle won't go off. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Here be a jingle? Where be my jingle? Someone be stealing my jingle.
Hello, I have your jingle.
No, put it back.